welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over my empties. I didn't do an empties last month. Well, actually I did, but when I went back to look at the video, I had stuff in my teeth, and so I didn't post it. I figured you guys wouldn't want to look at that, and I had already thrown everything out, so I couldn't refilm it. So it's been a couple months, but it isn't really a couple months worth of products because, like I said, I threw all that stuff out. So this really is about a month worth of trash. I try to save everything, especially that I use. I'm obviously the best at saving that stuff, and household, but my kids and my husband sometimes throw things away. So this really is kind of a good representation of what my family, which is the size of 7 people, can use up in a month. So like I said, I'm sure some of the stuff has gotten thrown out, but I think they're getting used to giving me their trash. They probably find it just so weird. But I did want to share the lipstick I have on right now. It is this L'Oreal Plump and Shine in Pitaya Plump. Oh, I don't even know what that says. So I can't even tell how to say that. But it's a really pretty color, just kind of a nice pink color. I did just ruin it, sadly, but really pretty. So that's on my lips. All right, let's just get started. I'll just start with the candy. Being that it's Halloween, I only have one food item, but I did eat this bag of mini Reese's. I love that they are unwrapped and you don't have to wrap them. Of course, I find that I eat more than I probably should. Oh, that's a good idea. It says you can put them in ice cream. That sounds really yummy. But I did eat that. I did eat too much candy in the month of October, unfortunately. So now I need to work out extra hard this month before Christmas season starts. But I do love these. Probably one of my favorite candies. I also did try to do some more baths this month. The only thing that I used up was another one of these bath melts. This, a friend had sent me a little pack of some of these, and I think this is the second one I used. I really like them. I just throw them in my bath and they kind of just melt, make the water really nice and soft. I'm not sure if that's what they're supposed to do. I don't even know, but I really do like these. I need to get some because I do like the way those feel. Oh, my battery's dying. Okay, let's just do like body care. So I did use up 2 of the shaving cream. I had mentioned that I just like to buy the cheapest brand because I'm not particular when it comes to shaving creams. They're like $1, and my husband uses them as well as I, and then I found that my daughter was taking them. So we did as a family go through 2 of these, which I don't think is too bad. We also went through a couple of hair products. These are more for my kids. They're both conditioners. So obviously, as you can see, they did throw out their shampoo. So we do go through a little bit more. But I got this Aussie Miracle Moist conditioner. They did not like this. They told me not to buy this ever again. I was trying to buy them something different than Suave, which they really do like, but I use expensive stuff on my hair, and my daughters have a lot more hair, a lot better hair than me, and so I was like, well, maybe I'll get them some more expensive stuff, but they just go through it so fast. I mean, their hair is like down to their like lower back, and they're thick, so I don't want to, I mean, they'd be using a bottle of expensive stuff a week. So I went and got this, which I know is a lip. Yep. All right, so what I was saying, I got interrupted, was that I got this just a little more expensive than than Suave, which is the Aussie brand. They did not like it. She told me never to buy that kind again. I also got this Herbal Essence conditioner, and again, they prefer Suave. So I probably will just stick to that for them as of right now, but surprisingly, they didn't like those. I thought they would have liked the smell better, but they did not. A couple of medicines or vitamins we went through were these. These are the kids vitamin C and immunity support vitamin gummies. I try to give my kids one of these every day. I think we're sticking to this brand right now. They seem to like the flavor of it. This one they did not. I had to force them to take them. This one has elderberry, vitamin C, and zinc. And this one is just vitamin C. So they do like this one better. I think this is for adults, but I just give them each one, even though 3 of my 5 kids are adult size. But you're supposed to take 2, like I said, for adults, but I just give them each one just to kind of help their immunity kind of stay up on its game during the winter flu season. I also finished this Pamprin menstrual pain relief. This one is the blue one. They have a blue and they have a purple one. This one has no caffeine. The purple, like the color here, so that's purple, has caffeine in it. So I start taking these a couple days before my period starts, and these really help with stomach cramps or tenderness. You know what I'm talking about if you suffer from monthly cycles as well. So let's do, I'm gonna save the fun stuff for last. Let's do household care. So I finished this all free and clear pods for our washing machine. I usually use Tide, but I've been getting rashes over the summer, so I switched to this that has no fragrance, no perfume, you know, dyes, perfumes, hypoallergenic, gentle on skin, and so far I haven't had any rash problems. So it really must have been Tide that I'm now sensitive to. So we used up one of these. This is like, so my camera just died. So what I was saying is this did last us probably a good 3 months, maybe even longer. So definitely a good buy. Definitely need to go out and buy it again. I think I have a couple of Tide free and clear right now that I'm gonna try and see if that works, but if not, I'll definitely go back to the all, because I know that that doesn't cause my skin any rashing. Other laundry products is these Snuggle scent boosters. I'm not gonna buy these again. I don't feel like it gave our clothes any extra smell. I was trying to use these more on our towels and our sheets, and again, didn't notice any difference. So I'm not gonna really waste my money on buying another pack of those. The other laundry item was these OxiClean Color Boost. I bought these because I love the OxiClean white or whiter whites or something. I love those for as instead of using bleach in my whites, on my whites. So I thought this would be good for my colors. Again, didn't see really any benefit from these. I don't know, let me know if you use these and you think they're totally worth it. I just didn't see really anything. I don't know, I didn't see anything. So that I probably won't repurchase, at least for now. I did go through 3 wax melts. I used up French Kiss from Scentsy. Love this one. Again, don't know if you can buy these. I used up the Mediterranean Spa again. This one was very old. The plastic was actually breaking. But again, I'm trying to just use up my old stuff so that I can move on and get some new fresh stuff. I'm just filling this up if you hear me throwing things in. But the one that I want to save, and I'm going to go buy some more right now, is the Better Homes and Garden Jasmine and Lang Lang. These smelled so good. Even my kids, and we had some friends come over that smelled these and said it was amazing. This has the most, just, it makes your house smell so clean and fresh, but it's not like a summery, I would not say it's a summery scent. Like, it definitely could be used year round, but it just smells so fresh and clean. And it says it's essential oil infused, and this smell was strong. 2 pods I usually put in at all times. Sorry, the light's changing, the sun just went down. And they last at least 3 days. Okay, so what I was saying is I would definitely buy or recommend these. I'm gonna go get at least 2 or 3 packs of them because it smells so amazing. The other thing that, oh, I'm gonna sneeze, excuse me, was these Glade plugins for your bathroom. I had bought in the pumpkin smell. I definitely like that you can smell it. That is what I have talked about with the Bath & Body Works, is I just feel like you can't smell those ever. And I like that these you can smell. I mean, if I'm putting it in my house or my bathroom or my kitchen or wherever, I want to be able to smell whatever it is that I'm spending money on and using. And the Bath & Body Works one just doesn't work. So use one of those. We did finish out this hand soap. This is Farm to Table Sweet Orange. I picked this up at TJ Maxx so long ago. This has been in my powder room for, I mean, a long time, and it was $5.99 from the tag that's almost wore off. But the thing that I liked about it is that it did last forever, and I make my kids wash their hands, obviously, after they go to the bathroom. When I'm around, hopefully they do it when I'm not, but for sure when I'm around, I make them do that. And then when they get home from school, they have to wash their hands. So I just feel like we've been using this a lot, especially over the past, I mean, we've had at least a year or longer, and it just kept going, which I love because I feel like you definitely get your money's worth. For $6, it's lasting over a year. In our powder room is kind of our downstairs bathroom, so when people come over, they use this bathroom, and it just lasted forever. So I really like that. The last couple household products are 2 more of these Miss Meyers Clean Day. I actually did not go through 2 of them. If you remember or saw probably my last empties, I received another order from Grove where one of these was pretty much empty, and I think it was this one. And there was probably only like a little bit. So we finished that up, and then we did use pumpkin, but I think this pumpkin was from last season, if I remember right. And I think we only had like half. So we went through, I mean, maybe not a full one in 1 month, and I use these a lot to clean my counters, to clean, you know, just any surfaces. I love the smell. The acorn spice was definitely not my favorite. I probably wouldn't buy that one again. And pumpkin isn't my favorite either, surprisingly. It's just really strong. It's better than the acorn one, I think. But the smell is just, it's really, really strong. I did end up mixing these because that's what I find when you get down to the last little bit, you can't get it out, and it drives me nuts. I don't want to waste. So I ended up pouring, I can't remember what I poured into what, but I mixed these 2 together, and you couldn't tell. I think I mixed it into the pumpkin one because the pumpkin one is so strong. It smells better than that one, but it's so strong. I don't think I would buy it again. I just didn't like that smell. All right, so let's do makeup because we don't really have much. I have this Hourglass Mineral Veil I finally used up. I scraped this sucker clean. Don't know if you can really see inside the bottle, but I scraped it the best I could. I've had this for a long time, so I'm so glad to finally use it up. I do have quite a bit of deluxe size, and they're smaller sizes because this is my #1 primer, so I definitely would repurchase that if I didn't have any, but I highly recommend that. The second thing is this Brow Gal tinted brow gel with fibers. I never even got to use this, and it is completely dried up, and I don't even know how long I had it. But I mean, you can get like, I mean, stuff comes off, yes, but it's so dry, like there's no gel to it. Sorry. So I'm kind of disappointed. Again, I don't even remember. I'm sure I got it in a subscription box, but didn't even get to try it. So that is a bummer. I do have a perfume that I used up, just a little itty bitty one. This is the Tom Ford Black Orchid. I actually don't like this. It's very masculine smelling to me, and I do typically like a masculine smell. Not always on myself, but like in the fall and winter, I don't mind having it be a little bit more musky, but this just isn't really my cup of tea. But I did use it up. I just don't like to waste anything. I do typically keep my little tiny bottles of perfume because I think they're so cute, but that one to me is not cute, so I'm not keeping it. I did finish up an Essie top coat polish. This is for the Essie Couture line. I just find it very satisfying when I actually use up a polish, just because I feel like, you know, you don't always get your money's worth on these. They can dry out and get kind of goopy and stringy. And so I always like that I'm able to use it. And this lasted me about a year because I bought this last Thanksgiving, and here it's the beginning of November. So definitely, and I used it quite a bit. So I mean, I think there's probably still a little bit more in it, but I can just tell that it's gone old, kind of that stringy, like I was saying. But I like that I was able to at least finish that. The last category is skincare, which there is quite a bit, which I like because that means that I am working through products that either I've received or just backups. And I don't want to keep skincare backups as I've been in the past, just because I feel like it goes bad. And speaking of which, this herbivore moon fruit night treatment, whatever. I really wanted to use it, got lost in my skincare area, and now it is completely dried out. Like, you can't, that sucker's dry. And I really wanted to try this. So this is what I'm talking about as I'm not moving through it fast enough, or I wasn't. And so I'm trying to just be very conscious about using up what I have before I go buy more. And this is the reason why. So didn't get to use that, so I don't know if that's good. I did finish one of the Ordinary Matrixyl 10%. I like this. I don't know if it did much for my skin. I have found that one of the Ordinary products is very beneficial to my skin and really helps, especially my chest area, which actually looks okay right now. But I find that it's hard for me to see when products work until I go without them, and then I realize, okay, something's different, and the only product that I'm not using is whatever, you know? And so I ran out of this one, but I don't feel like this really did anything anyways. So I've been out of it for about a week and a half maybe, and my skin feels fine. So again, I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase this, but I do like the Ordinary products. Like I said, I will be sharing the one Ordinary product that I think is so good. Just waiting for it in the mail. I finished up this Roche Posay Hydrant Anti-Brilliance Moisturizer. I got this in I think this was an Allure box, but I used it on my arms at night for a moisturizer. It was good. I wouldn't run out and buy it. Wasn't anything amazing, but I'm glad I got use of it, and I can move on to another sample. I also used up this Indigo Soothing Silk Hand Cream from Tatcha. Again, I don't know if you can buy this. I've never really seen anyone talk about it. It is kind of a purple color, which is really neat. This was good hand cream. I kept this in my car. I finally really concentrated on using this and nothing else, and I was able to move through it. So I'm glad that I was able to at least finish that. I did finish up a sample size of the Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel. I love these. I have a full-size box in my bedroom right now, and this just is really good. I just wanted to use this up. I know that they're good for traveling, but they all are already pre-packaged. So if I wanted to travel, which I really probably wouldn't, but if I wanted to travel with these, it's easy to grab. So I just didn't want to keep an extra box laying around, which is why I just went ahead and used up the 3 treatments you got in this. And I don't remember if this was a point perk or a gift with purchase. I don't know, but I love these. Highly recommend those. If you haven't tried it, at least give them a try. And I don't use them every day because I feel like they're so expensive. And I feel like if I do it every 3rd day, I get just as good results, or my skin looks great, or whatever. So I did finish the Bioderm Makeup Removing Micellar Solution. I love this. I have a mini now that I'm using right now. It has the blue lid, which I don't like as much. I like the pink lid better. I probably will be buying this as soon as I get rid of some more of my toners. I use this after I've double cleansed. So, you know, a balm cleanser and then wash my face, and then I use this to really get any other residue off my eyes specifically, and my neck and chest, because I don't really wash these as well at night if I'm not in the shower, just because it's hard to wash this area unless you're standing in the bathroom naked, because water will go everywhere. But I really want to get sunscreen or whatever I have off of my skin, so I will use something like this to take that off, or to get the remainder off. But like I said, I do try to shower every few days at night. I shower every day, but every few days at night. Actually, I would prefer to shower at night. So, but I for sure do at least every few days to help exfoliate my neck and chest area, just to make sure everything gets off in the evenings. I mean, I do wash that area if I shower in the morning, but it's more like I want to just make sure I get a good clean off of the sunscreen and not sleep through that every single night. So I do like this. I think that is very well worth money. Well worth money, what does that mean? Well money spent? That's better. The other toner I used is this Mayman Aid. hydrating beauty water. I believe I got this in an Ulta gift. And this is what I would use, kind of like that micellar water. This I would use to get, like I said, makeup remnants off or sunscreen off of my cheek and décolleté and my eyes. This I would not put on my eyes, but I would use this after double cleansing for my face. And sometimes I would still get some makeup off my face after double cleansing. So that's why I always try to do another toner to kind of get anything that I might have missed. So used up this, which I would buy that. I mean, obviously you can get it at Ulta, I believe, because I'm pretty 100% that I got this from a gift from them. And I liked it. It did smell good. Has kind of a rose smell, but not anything like strong and overpowering. So I would probably buy that again when I'm through the other 20 toners I have. I did finish my acne medicine. This is my AKzone. I use this in every morning and I like it. It definitely keeps, like I said, I haven't had really a breakout in a year and a half. I might get the start of something, but they never fully come through. They go away. Between this and my nighttime acne medicine prescription that I use, they really have been working for me finally, because adult acne is not fun. I was promised by my mother that when I was an adult, I would not ever get an acne breakout, and she lied to me because I do. She doesn't, but I do. So I don't know how that is fair, but that's what happened. I did use up this Equate makeup remover towelettes. I use these for, like my daughter used them to get off her Halloween makeup. I don't really buy these that often. I do like to keep one package kind of in stock. Does that sound weird to say that at home? But like one package at home that I can use to wipe things off. Like I said, this probably took me 3 to 4 months to go through, and there's, how many is in here? How many is in here? Why don't they tell you? Don't usually they tell you how many is in here? They don't even tell you how many is in here, but I mean, not 4 months worth to use. Like I said, I don't use them every day. My daughter will use this, like I said, to get Halloween makeup off, or if they face painted or something like that is kind of what we use those for. Otherwise, I don't typically use these on my face to remove makeup or anything like that. All right, and the last product for this video is actually completely full. This is the Pond's Cold Cream Makeup Remover Deep Cleanser. So I am actually going to be tossing this out. I might pass it to my mom, let her try it. I didn't use very much, as you can see. It's, maybe, can you see it? There we go. It's still full. I don't like the smell, but that's not why I'm getting rid of it. I don't feel like it gets my makeup off. I wear more makeup than my mother does, so she might really like this, but I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the film it leaves on my skin. I did see they have a balm, and I really want to try that. I think I might like that more than this cream. And I don't think you're supposed to use water to remove it. I think you're just supposed to put it on your face and then wipe it away with like a rag or a towel or something. And I just don't like that. I really wanted to try it. I thought I would like it, and I just don't. So I'm gonna stick to my Clinique Take the Day Off balm until I find something else. Like I said, I really wanna try. They do now have a balm product that removes like makeup like this does. But I mean, the smell doesn't bother me. It's just, it reminds me of something, I don't know what, but like I said, I just don't like it, so I'm gonna pass it on and not keep holding on to it. And I just don't think my girls would like it, or else I really would give it to them, but I just don't think they would like something like that. I think it's more work to use than it's actually worth. So that is everything in my empties. Let me know if you've used any of these products and what you think. Hopefully we'll get better and better about holding on to our trash. Like I said, my kids tend to throw theirs out, but I do like to share things that we use, whether it's high-end or drugstore, because I know so many of us use those things, and it's interesting, at least for me, to know that my kids would prefer Suave, which is one of the more cheaper brands at the drugstore. And I just find that weird that my daughter said she likes the smell, and she likes, her hair turns out just really nice. She washes her hair every other day, and that's like, I had to like fight her to do that. She wanted to wash her hair every day, and I had to convince her it was not healthy for her scalp. But she just likes the way that it makes her hair feel. So interesting enough, I thought they would have liked, to be honest, this one because of the smell, but they did not like either of those. So that is everything. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.